Now we go on an incredible journey with you and Madiba throughout the book. What do you miss most about him?
Today I was in Swellendam, as you know, and it's almost 19 years ago to the day that I visited this little town with him for the first time. It was the first time I travelled with him in South Africa to a little town, and I really missed him. It was sad being there in a way, because I really missed him today. But it's a process, as you know, for anyone who's lost a loved one. It's a process, and you can't predict how you'll feel about it tomorrow. So I'm going through all these emotions and talking so much about him with a publicity now around the book. It's also, you know, it brings back very fond memories, and you miss him.
On the note of fond memories, we go through countless experiences in the book where you and Madiba meet heads of states and celebrities. What was the most memorable one for you?
Always, I must tell you, the meetings with the Clintons always stand out. They had such a warm friendship, President and Secretary Clinton, and even Chelsea and Mr. Mandela. It was like family, seeing one another. So those were always very, very memorable and pleasant meetings. Because they conversed on a friendly, you know, it wasn't always politics, it was really a warm friendship. And then also, of course, the Queen, him meeting the Queen, that was a very funny moment when he told the Queen, "Oh, Elizabeth, you lost weight." Probably the only person in the world that could tell the Queen of England that she lost weight. And that was a funny moment. And then also these very interesting visits to the Middle East, Saudi Arabia specifically, Iran. So those things, it's so different from our world that it was very interesting.
You know, it made me laugh so much when I read that he went out of his way to get Cook Sisters for Charlize Theron, and then she didn't eat them.
Yes.
What?
Yes. We were quite disappointed, but you can understand a person like you know, in that industry, you watch your weight all the time. But we went to great lengths to try and get the Cook Sisters, and then she didn't eat them. So we were focusing on the Cook Sisters really to see whether she really eats them, but she didn't. Yeah.
Now, in a situation like that, what was Madiba like? Like, did he just brush it off, or?
Yes, those things he didn't really pay attention to it, and I mean, he was this great person that really focused on the person next to him and not, you know, whatever else was happening around. But for us, the bystanders, it was noticeable that she didn't eat the Cook Sister.
Oh gosh. Anyway, so, you know, we get to see your relationship with Graca Machel build throughout the book. Do you still keep in contact with her?
Yes, I try to. I've been very busy over the last couple of weeks, obviously with the book, and she's been very busy since she ended a mourning period, so I haven't seen her in a few weeks. And I actually, when I say to you I miss her, I at least I speak to my mother. I haven't spoken to her in a week or so I really miss her too, and I hope when I return to Johannesburg to see her as quickly as possible.
Do you know how she's doing?
She's doing very well, I believe. She's back at work, and she's very focused, and she's starting to travel again. So she's very busy, but still, you know, also going through the emotions. And on the 5th of every month, when it's when we think of Madiba's passing in December, you know, we are in contact with each other, and then I pick up that she's still very sad, obviously, and it's hard to get used to life without him.